Hello there, fellow humans, welcome to this video, and today I want to talk about the new Blitz economy, because a lot of people say it's great. Well, now it is time for the depressed panda man to ruin all that for you. So what we're going to do first is we're going to watch the video, and I'm going to take apart what is wrong with it. So, we're going to start off with this here. Credits earned, 25,000 without premium. So let's assume this is an average battle. So,
Tier 10 tank may not have fallen apart, but you needed to work hard.
You lost 7,000 credits there. So you now have two options. You either buy premium tanks or you play better. So in both cases, either one, Wargaming wins because they get more money and then they have to sell less crates to make up for it. Or the community wins because you become a better player. So losing credits actually isn't a bad thing. Okay, you lost 7,000 in the first one. Now you gained 1,000. You didn't get 30,000. Thanks for misleading us, Wargaming. You know, you get 1,000, not 30,000, because these special achievements and medals, we're going to get into later. This is a tier 8 battle, and this guy has gotten a top gun. They made lower tiers more profitable.
Spent more than 2 was released, and
they didn't. This is right here. It's a statistic. It shows how many percent of battles you lose credits. It doesn't say anything about how much you gain. It simply shows how much you lose. So obviously you can see definitely that you lose credits in less battles, which on paper is an interesting change. However, obviously, as I said earlier, if you don't get punished for mistakes, you don't learn from them.
But in order to keep the economy and credits at the same level, the income ratio was changed, alongside the reduction in spending.
So basically, they didn't change anything. That's what they're saying right here. They removed, the outcome for you is going to be the same. It's just going to be more top-heavy. Basically, you're going to lose less, but you're also going to gain less. Because, you know, you have to not pay for repairs and shells, but you also gain less profit. Basically, let's look at this. We have a tier 10 tank, where the shell costs 1,200 credits. If you shoot the tank, and then you hit that tank, and you do damage with that shell, you're going to make 1,400 credits off that shell. So basically, you gained 200. Now, the shell is free. So you gain 1,400. No, you don't. You gain 200 again. You know, because you don't have to pay for the shell, but you also don't get that extra bonus as well. So in that sense, you don't gain anything. Because, you know, you make less profit off that shell. However, here's the thing. If you then fire that shell and you don't do damage, you hit a module, you miss, all those kind of things, you don't have to pay for that shell. So you get punished less for missing, for doing bad, for taking a lot of damage.
Also, some changes were made to various vehicles' profitability. Now, the speed of earning credits will become more uniform across all branches.
This is very nice. Gotta say, this is a very nice change because, obviously, you shouldn't be punished to simply play a different tank. For example, if you like tank destroyers, and all tank destroyers would have worse credit coefficient, you would simply be punished for playing tank destroyers. And that isn't really fair. So, I think all tech trees having a somewhat similar credit earning is a very good thing.
The new system in action.
And there we go. Next one.
In battles. That's why since update 8.2, inactive players don't receive credits or experience.
That is a very good change, you know. Well done, Wargaming. You know, you gotta give him the applause there. That is a very good change, you know, because you don't want to reward like failure, right? You only get a participation trophy if you've done at least average. Like, that's how I'd say, you know, because if you get a participation trophy for doing below average, you're gonna keep doing below average because there's no incentive to do better. Or like there's no punishment for not doing well.
But those who make an effort and help the team will be able to earn much more from battles.
Are you sure about that, mate?
Now, for regular and rating battles in tier 6 to 10 vehicles, players will earn additional credit.
Funny picture, Wargaming. Now, tell me, ladies and gentlemen, how often are you gonna get an ace, a Top Gun, and a Kolobanovs in the same game? Yeah, just saying.
This list, you get several achievements at once. The rewards will be added together, awarding you a king's ransom.
That is very nice, but then again, you only get those 250,000 if you get all three in one game, which is almost impossible. So, it's a nice thing. However, it rewards good players. So this is a great change. This is a really great thing because you get rewarded for doing well. That is a very good change. Very good.
At Tier 10, you can earn an additional 250,000 credits per
No, you can't, because it never happens.
battle. The new economy will help you become less distracted from tank battles, while smoothing out the process of researching branches. There will be fewer battles where you lose credits, and good battles will become even more profitable.
See what he said there? Good battles will become more profitable. So basically, you get punished less for doing shit, and you get rewarded more for doing good. Which on paper sounds nice, right? But if you don't get punished for doing bad, some people are just gonna not bother to ever improve, and that is where I see the problem with this system. So for that, we're gonna run a test here with a 57 heavy. I've already played one battle here in this tank, and it was 3,700 damage right here. It was a loss, so I made 9,000 credits off this game with 3.7k damage. It's a very good result. I didn't get any other medals, obviously, so I wouldn't have gotten any extra. With premium time, I would have lost. You know, with the tank repairs and the ammo removed, I would have lost 24,000 less, so I would have gained about as much credits as I would have without premium that I now have premium. So, you know, the new system is better in that sense. It is better for making credits. That is not what I'm saying here. However, what I'm going to try to do now is I'm going to try to do a as average game as physically possible. Obviously, if you're a horrible player, you're going to be like, yay, I won't lose credits anymore. But that is not good. You know, because if you don't get punished for making a mistake, you're not going to not make that mistake anymore. You're going to continue to do badly, and that isn't good for anyone. That isn't good for you, because you're wasting your time playing a game that you can't play. And everyone else in your game is just having a bad time as well, because you just suck and you ruin their time, basically. But yeah, 1.7k damage. There you go, I did it. Perfectly average game. I died. So now here we are. Average battle. You know, obviously for myself, this is absolutely horrible. But it is a very average battle. So when I go to credits here, I have premium account, and I've made 4,000 credits with this game, which isn't a lot. So in tier 10, you're not gonna make much credits with playing average. Now, obviously in the first game, as you saw, it was a loss, but I still made 9,000 with about 3.7k damage, which is quite easily average for me if I care. So what you have here is you have a system that rewards you more for doing well, that punishes you less for doing badly. Which means, on paper, is a good change, but in reality, it will most likely even further divide between good players that care about the game, that are invested in the game, and horrible players that simply play it to waste time, and then, as a result, also ruin the day of the players that do care, because obviously, if you're invested in a game emotionally, monetarily, you're not going to want anyone else to ruin that. That is what I think. Change itself, on paper, is good, but in reality, it's probably going to make everything worse. But yeah, what do you think about it? Also, if you lose less credits, you can grind tech trees faster, which means you're going to go higher tiers with less experience, which ends badly as well. So yeah, that is what I think. What do you think? Put it in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Am I just an idiot, or do you think this makes sense? I don't know. You know, this is not a fact. This is just what I think. So, yeah, thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Goodbye.